All right, hello there everyone. I want to thank you for joining us for SEO 102, Search Engine Domination Time. On this webinar, we're going to go over some specific things that you can do to really optimize search engine placement with your short sale lead machine agent site. We're going to teach you how to get thousands of backlinks, many backlinks back to your website, your short sale lead machine website. We're also going to teach you how to post our pre-made Craigslist and Backpage ads that are already on the back end of your short sale lead machine, and some other unique new features with your site as well. So go ahead and grab a pen and a paper, and let's get started here. First, you're going to want to log into the back end of your website. You log into members.theshortsaleguide.com. And when you're on there, scroll down to Edit My Websites, and that's how you're going to get to the back end of your short sale lead machine, which, of course, you're on your dashboard, looks similar to this. Now, on your dashboard, when you're on here, you're going to want to scroll down to the pages. These are all of the different pages that are on your website and on your short sale lead machine. If you have one of our brand new sites, there's something new there that shows up on these now, which we haven't even told people about. These are email campaigns here. I haven't even looked at these. Let's see how this page actually looks here. These are really just welcome emails that you can send to people to announce your short sale lead machine website, to say, hey, check out my short sale lead machine website. All you have to do if you are going to utilize these, we've got to fix them up a little bit. They haven't been customized. They somewhat have, so I can see these need to be fixed up a little bit here. Yeah. Anyway, those are emails you can send to people to announce your website. Hey, check out my short sale agent website. Visit it. Let me know what you think. Anybody wanting to do a short sale, yada, 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 yada. So definitely check that out right away. Let's go to the pages here. We're going to show you at the top, of course, you have one titled Craigslist ad. Now, this ad can be posted anywhere you can find. We would suggest posting this if you have another blog somewhere. You can post this there. If you have any other website, you can make a page there as well, and make an additional page on your main real estate website, which, of course, links back to your short sale lead machine, right? Or you can post it on, there's any classified ads, most of them will take this ad perfectly. Craigslist is a popular one. Craigslist gets a lot of traffic. They're good for traffic. Backpage.com is good for search engine optimization. Backpage.com, believe it or not, guys, typically does much better on search engine results than Craigslist, believe it or not. There's another classified site that does pretty good on search engines you can place it on, called OLX.com. O is in Oscar, L is in Larry, X is in X-ray.com. Or, again, there's many free blogs that you have. One blog, and I'm going to teach you how to do a lot of stuff on Trulia too, is right here, Short Sale Specialist blog. That's my blog on Trulia, but this is a free blog that any agent can have. So, you can set one up on here. I believe Zillow has it as well. I'm going to show you how to add, though, right now to Craigslist and Backpage.com. Now, there's some sites, like, for example, the one where we were just at, Trulia right here, you cannot copy and paste HTML code. The way you'll need, and I'll show you what that is in a second. Don't go that fast. But if you're posting on here, that's his title of post, Sarasota Short Sale Specialist. We will come on here and actually just copy and paste the ad. Well, here it's almost easier to view it and actually copy and paste the actual ad onto Craigslist or Backpage. Watch this, just like this. You just highlight the ad here. And this is really made to show up on other sites, not this one. This is made to show up, obviously, on some other sites. Craigslist and Backpage just shows up really good with this table. So look, let's go to this, we can actually highlight this and drag this. You see I'm dragging this over to here and just let it go. Boom. And now we have, I've titled it Sarasota Short Sale Specialist. Again, this is something that you can do to some sites that don't allow HTML code, okay? You know, if you, let's go to home selling. Yeah, so just picking a couple here, okay. So all we got to do is publish that on here and we're good to go. But if you come onto a site that does not allow you to publish HTML code, you can just drag it over just like I showed you, and you can paste it in like that. Look at this ad. That shows up beautifully on your site. Now here's some of the advantages of this here. First and foremost, you have this anchored text link here. This is great for SEO purposes because, see, you see this links back to our short sale lead machine site. This ad is loaded with keywords here. It really goes over, you know, the different qualifications for short sale. It's a well-written ad. Even the images are optimized for success on the search engine. Short sale specialist, realtor in Sarasota. So that's all automatic, guys. All you got to do is automatically post this on there, and you're good to go. Okay. And now let's talk about HTML ads. If you have an ad on Active Rain, that's one place where you can post HTML ads. You can also post this on, of course, Craigslist and Backpage. So let's show you on Backpage first what to do. And what I meant by HTML is you'll see how right now we're in what's called a visual mode. And again, if you're just joining this, we just clicked on the Pages tab on our website. We have the Craigslist ad page title, and you click on that. This ad is ready to go here, right out, ready to go. You can go back and forth from visual to HTML mode. HTML is basically computer coding, but you can go to HTML mode, and all you have to do is copy and paste this code onto most sites that accept this code. Craigslist and Backpage are a couple that do. Most websites do. If you have a general real estate website, this is another great place to put this ad. And you can also, of course, post this to Active Rain blog if you have one of those as well. So we're just going to copy all this code, right-click it, and let's go to, let's find, do we have Sarasota? We do have Sarasota. Go to Backpage.com, find your local area here, and obviously click on it. Now, what you're going to find, Craigslist, you can't get away with posting it in the Homes for Sale section. Backpage, you can, and we encourage you on Backpage. You know, it's up to you. It might get flagged. You know, just repost it somewhere else if it does get flagged. They're not too bad about that. But we like to post on Backpage if we can in the house and condo section because that's the most heavily trafficked section, pretty much for the most part on the site. Another place we could post it under is services and real estate, which is at the bottom. Real estate services section, or services/real estate. We encourage you, again, real estate section and homes for sale or house/condo. I think it'll go now and let us choose homes for sale. Oh, this is viewing it. So we want to post an ad here. Boom. We click the button to post an ad at the top here. Okay, next we pick what area we want. I'm already logged in. You'll see I have an account here on Backpage. Set one of these up. Again, believe it or not, if you target even small communities and write an ad on here relevant to a local community and homes for sale in a suburb or something like that, you're going to be amazed at the results of Backpage.com. That page has great SEO automatically on here. They really do better than Craigslist. So look, first we have a title, Sarasota Short Sale Realtor. I'm just going to make it real simple here. Sarasota FL. So all you have to do on Backpage is just right-click and paste in that code. That's it. That's all you have to do, period. And that ad is done. I'm going to change one word up here. I'm going to go from Sarasota Short Sale Specialist to Sarasota Short Sale Realtor. Just because the other ad that I posted was Sarasota short sale specialist with this keyword, and we got a good chance of getting ads for multiple, for different keywords here, just depending on what the title is, period. So I'm just going to change a couple words in this code here to make this ad even more unique here, okay? Let's see what else we got. Let's put a few more words here. And let me go down here. We're almost done. This has already got a lot of keywords in it. I just wanted to make sure I have the word Sarasota short sale realtor in here several times. And it's really, quite a few times. So we can likely get one ad that'll work for one keyword. How can I'm going to change this here, Sarasota short sale realtor. Help me. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm just finishing up some couple things on here. Okay, a Sarasota short sale. Yeah, ignore the stuff that I'm doing here. I'm just trying to change a few little simple things on this coding here. But anyway, once you post it on that page, you don't need to worry about the bedrooms or bathrooms or anything like that. You can go down here. This has my email address. I like to hide my email address on any Craigslist or Backpage ads. It's very important because you will be set up for spam if you don't do that. Next thing you like to do, always put an extra couple images in here. And the reason you do that is people search under images. It helps you on the search engines even more when you have images. And also, as a very important reason, Craigslist will actually take the these images here that you put here, and they're going to automatically title these images whatever the title to your actual ad is. You'll see in just a moment what I mean here. So we have Sarasota short sale realtor as a title for the ad. It's going to title the images that way. Wow, this is pretty inexpensive here. I'm just going to pay $5 to have it featured on here, actually. No discount code at the minute. One thing that you can do, too, if you choose to, pay 26 times. I'm not going to do it now because I'm featuring this ad. It's cheap enough just to have it featured. Pay to have it reposted automatically every 14 days. I mean, look, that's, what does that boil down to? About 10 cents each time. The time it takes me to go repost it is worth to me more than 10 cents. So I'm just going to pay $3 and do it every 14 days, and I don't have to touch this ad for an entire year, okay? So I want to highly suggest and encourage you just pay $3 to do it when you're posting on Backpage, and I do it every 14 days. It doesn't get a huge amount of traffic or results, but it helps. And having this feature, this will automatically be on the first page here for 6 months. So for less than $6, absolutely I'm going to do it. Next, we're taken to a page that has a confirmation that just goes over, and it'll show us a visual of what our ad will look like. Now, guess what, guys? This looks obviously exactly like what it does on our page here, okay? Let's make sure we still got this copied. It's going to show up, and it's going to look exactly like this, hopefully. Let's scroll down and see here. Sarasota short sale realtor. Look at that. It looks very good. I probably should have had a space right there. I think it shows up on Backpage differently. All right, so we've got a great looking ad here, very professional. This has our website, all of that. We're good to go here, okay? All you got to do now is just place our ad. It's already got my payment information in here, so I should be done relatively quickly here. This is just how to post some ads. And remember, this gave us several backlinks into our short sale lead machine. My gosh, we've already posted 2 ads since we've been on here that have a lot of anchor text backlinks back to our short sale lead machine. Now, for Sarasota short sale specialist, Sarasota short sale realtor, that's on here all together, okay? Let's take a look at this here. Let's go. We've got this ad. This is already done. We can view it. If you don't have an account, it'll automatically email it to you. But I suggest going ahead and setting up an account right away. This is a very professional looking ad, and you see I added a few pictures here on the right side that really just add a little bit more to it as well. Okay. You could see we have some other ones on here because we do post on Craigslist or in Backpage a lot. Backpage is, again, very good for search engine optimization. Here's another one that I have in Sarasota, actually. So let's move right along here, and let's go to Craigslist now. Craigslist is very, very strict. If you have multiple sites, you're going to have problems posting this ad in multiple areas. Let's see if I can get away with posting in Sarasota right now. As long as I don't post anything else in there today or similar ads, hopefully it will let me. Let's go to my account. You guys get to see all my private Craigslist stuff here. Let's post a new ad here. By the way, if you aren't taking advantage of Craigslist, it's an outstanding source of buyer traffic mainly. You can get some seller traffic, but I would highly encourage you to have an assistant on your team who a big part of their job is to post on Craigslist for you if you can't do it yourself. Craigslist is, again, it's an outstanding source of website traffic to your buyer website. Okay, let's go to services offered on Craigslist. Craigslist, it's really going to help us with search engine optimization mainly. Sometimes we found that these ads will many times get on the first page of Google just for these ads, but you type in here. They probably don't like the word free in here. They have very good spam filters on Craigslist. So I'm going to take the word free out of there because that might be a flag. The ad might not show up. It might get ghosted. If you have trouble ever posting this ad on Craigslist, what I'm going to suggest to you is to change a few words around on the ad and change several words around to make it unique. You can do that through the code, and editing the code on here in general, okay? So let's see what we've got here. I'm going to do a P right here. All right, let's do, all right, Sarasota, Florida. Really, we don't have to do anything else other than that. We can put license. You can put any designations on here if you want to market them, I'm a certified short sale guide. Consumers, by the way, guys, aren't impressed with this stuff. Sorry to point it out to you. Okay, continue. We go on to continue. And next, image is taking too long to upload. Oh, okay. You can put additional images. This is kind of a newer feature on Craigslist. I'm going to put my handsome mug on here and let it upload here real quick. See what happens. We won't get into uploading too many photos. It obviously appears that Craigslist is taking a while to upload some photos here. In just a second here, folks, we're going to talk about really some other ways that you can get many different backlinks to your short sale lead machine website. I'm going to teach you real quick, too, how to actually create a backlink and what that is and how you do that. When you're editing a site, while we're waiting for wonderful Craigslist there, this is what we call an anchored text link. This is a link to our short sale lead machine, and of course it's anchored with text and keywords. This is basically a link back to our short sale lead machine that has the words Sarasota Short Sale Specialist in there. That will help dramatically on the search engines having a lot of these links. There's the two main things that search engines look for is content. Content's number one. Content is king. Google is much more strict on having unique content and specific content that's very good quality. Bing and Yahoo still very easy to manipulate their search engines. But you want to have quality, well-written content. That's number one. Number two thing that mainly helps you on the is inbound anchored text links and links back to your site. We call them backlinks. Obviously, there's a lot you can do to your actual ad and article, such as having keywords throughout it, having it well written, a lot of content there, having it structured well. You know, they like things like bullet points, you know, line items like here. This kind of thing does well on search engines. Having images in the ad does well and helps them on the search engines some as well. But the two biggest things, again, unique, well-written content and backlinks, period. So we're going to go over in just a sec how to get bunches of backlinks back to your site here. Okay, I'm just going to do done with images. For some reason, it didn't like my handsome mug. It didn't want to upload it on here. So we're just going to move on to the next part here. Here's how we put a backlink while we're waiting for that to upload. Okay, well, it went ahead and uploaded that here, and for some reason it didn't want to put my picture in there. I don't know why. I must have scared it off. But here's the ad. Here's how it shows up. Pretty good. We should have padded this image a little bit more here. For some reason that's showing up, but I don't think that's significant. Doesn't matter. This is a good-looking ad. It's well written. It has a lot of backlinks into our site, and it has 5 different links back to our short sale lead machine. This is called just a standard link. This is, of course, an anchor text link here. And once we do that, we want to just go to continue, and hopefully it posts it right away. No problems with duplication of other content. Let's hope not. And let's wait. And thank you for posting at us. Your posting can be viewed here. So this is done. We've posted on Craigslist Backpage. We posted on Trulia now since you've been on this call here. And you now have quite a few backlinks back to your website. Let's talk about some ways to get a lot of backlinks and how to create them real quick here. Next, we're going to go back to our site here. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a backlink back to your site here, okay? Let's go to our site first. If we're going to want to link back to it, first we want to right-click and copy the link to whatever we're linking to. So, and again, many of you already know this, but if you don't know how to do this, this is an extremely effective search engine optimization tool. Very, very effective here. Most of you can figure out how to write an article okay. Can you figure out how to do this link part? These are critical to have together. Next, you're going to utilize, most of your sites hopefully have what's called a content management system. You know, if you need to practice making links, you can always just come to the short sale lead machine here and create a page or create a blog post from scratch just to utilize these features up here and edit it and then get your code to paste onto other websites. Okay? That's a great way to just have, if you don't, you know, if you can't go to the website like Backpage, for example, in Craigslist, when you're posting an ad on Backpage and Craigslist, you don't have the option to create these links and to do all of this. So what you're going to want to do is go to a site and create whatever content you want to create in advance, and then get that HTML code. Active Rain is the same way. You can go back and forth from visual to HTML. And then you want to paste in the HTML code with the links in it into Backpage, Craigslist, Trulia, wherever you're posting the blog post at. Okay, so we're going to highlight this link right here. Now remember, we already have in our clipboard, we copied down the actual link in the code back to our short sale lead machine site, okay? We're going to highlight the link here, and let's go up here. Most content management systems have something very similar to this. This is it shows a little link, like a chain link here. You have a link and an unlink button. You want to hit the link button to link this up here. And we're going to make whatever I just highlighted an actual link. So we're going to, all we have to do is just paste in the link to our short sale lead machine website. And next, we're going to title this link. Very important. We're going to title this link Sarasota Short Sale, because that's what the keywords are that we highlighted. I want to highly encourage that too. Another thing I want to encourage you to do, so always title your links. Another thing you're going to want to do, ideally, is to open the link in a new tab. So when somebody clicks on the link, it keeps them on the same page where they're at, but it opens up a new tab at the top. And then all we do, guys, is we just hit Add Link. We've now turned this into an actual link back to our site. You'll see when we run our cursor over it, it's titled Sarasota. It's titled with whatever we titled it, Sarasota Short Sale as well. See that, guys? So again, the next time we go and we copy, if we save this, if we copy and paste this HTML code into Craigslist or Backpage or anywhere else, we're going to obviously have this link now included in there, right? Let's just update that, and I'm going to save this for later. All right, here's a great tool. There's a couple different ways you can get lots of backlinks back to your short sale lead machine. One of them is if you have another real estate website, obviously you can post links from that site into your short sale lead machine. So having other sites that you own is critical. Now, what you want to be careful doing is having sites that cross-link, that link back and forth to each other. I've developed a very unique system to where I have basically a tiered system to where I have sites myself like Trulia, my blogs, Craigslist Backpage that will link into my websites only. They never link into each other. And then I have my list of websites, and then I actually have several different websites, or all of my websites, and they'll only link into a couple specific websites. For example, like shortsalespecialist.com, bestshortsaleagent.com. Those are a couple of my sites that really don't have any outbound links for the most part. They just have sites that link into them. Okay, I have a tiered system. So in other words, be careful linking back and forth to other sites. Like don't link your Active Rain blog back and forth to your Trulia blog or whatever and have them linking back and forth to each other too much. That can not be good on the search engine. That's pretty ineffective, really. So blogging and other websites are a critical way to get more links back to your website. You'll notice if you have an actual website, like a main website with a lot of pages on it, for example, your main real estate website probably has, a header at the top, and it probably has a footer. You're going to see, if you notice now that I mentioned this, you're going to see most websites in general, if you scroll down to the bottom, they're going to have links in the footer images. This is the Short Sale Lead Machine. They have links, anchored text links, back to some of our sites. We do that. Every website does that, guys. Another site, if you go to companies that own multiple websites, you'll find, and I'm just picking a random one, realestate.com, they will typically have links to other real estate-related websites. Web development, if you have a development company, you're going to see links to their site. It's really, really common thing to do. Here's a perfect example right here. I don't know if realestate.com now owns all of these sites or not, but look, they link back to Lending Tree. I believe they do, owned by them, Sharper Agent, Active Rain, and Market Leader. You see? So those are anchor text links back to their other sites, So you're going to notice that now that I mentioned that all over the place. If you have a main real estate website and you can edit the footer of it, let's go back here. Show you one of mine. If you can actually edit the footer in the bottom message, definitely put an anchor text link in there. Here's one right here. Look, Z57, obviously, they link to all of their stuff on all of their sites. We add to the homepage of our site. There's links to other sites here of people that I know and stuff like that that really help them on the search engines here. I'm going to go to a condos page, and I'm going to show you a quick example of what I did here to get just many backlinks back to the site here. Let's see what we've got here. All right, this is iframed in here, but you're going to see at the bottom of this page here, really every different search on here has a lot of anchor text links. You see all of these? These are all different sites of mine. We click on any of these pages on here, we're going to be taken to a site. Look at this. Every page on here has all of those links at the bottom of every page. Again, that's one thing that you can do if you have multiple sites. If you don't have multiple sites, then or your site might not allow you to do that. But this gets us thousands of different links into our real estate website. Okay, literally, that's right, guys. Thousands of links back to our website. Okay. So, I mean, you can click on this. These are all different neighborhoods. Every one of them has, at the bottom of the page, all of these links back to our websites. Even if we click on an individual property here, for goodness sakes, each individual property we click on is going to have links. Let's go back to property details. Every single page on here, guys, has links, tons of them, back to our website at the very bottom of the page, okay? So that's one thing. Another thing you're going to do, if you have an active rain blog here, I'm not going to get into logging in right now, but your active rain blog, or another place you can do it at is your Zillow profile as well. There's columns on most blogs where you can have links on the right column. These links will show up on every single page. So obviously when we're logged into Active Rain, there's a column that says add or take away links right here. And well, really this is just to show them or not show them when we're viewing the site. But you can add links very easily here and make it an anchor text link with a keyword. So if I were to add links here, I would probably link to that other site as Sarasota Short Sale. Another place that you can get a lot of links to is by commenting on people's blogs. If you have an Active Rain blog or Trulia blog, those are great places where you can comment on. And, here's a guy who said he just joined, looking forward to helping others. I can actually log in here, and if you have a logged-in profile, you can post anchor text links and links back to your website on here. You got to actually, right here, you'll probably have to post an actual link as opposed to an anchor text link with the keywords and stuff, because it doesn't give you the little linky thing here to link them up. But, I could always type in there, without logging in there, hi there, Charles, glad you are with us. Check out, boom, with your website there. Now, be cautious spamming people's sites. You can get banned for that on some websites. You have to be creative with how you put in the links. Many times you can write comments such as, hey, Charles, I love your site. That's a very good article about yada, yada, yada. I just put together a good short sale website myself that I'm trying to build some content on. What do you think of it? And link back to it, asking them a question. Or I just set up my site, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I'm hoping to eventually have content as good as yours. Love your blog and keep following you, So let me see if it'll let me do this. Okay, we don't have to add that there. Probably isn't going to let me add the link here, but ooh, I can't read that. T-S-E-N-T-S-O-E. All right, and we submit the comment. Now I'm going to show you some of the best ones for last year, best places to get links back to your website. There we go. So it obviously allowed it. And there we go. See, it didn't want to make this an anchor text link. We do have to be logged in to actually post the link. Now, Active Rain has gotten strict with some of that stuff. But you can do that on the right of your blog here. Let's go back to Trulia. Now, Trulia has a great place for advice on here in a Q&A session. This is a great place to really just post lots of backlinks back here. We can search on here and find other people's stuff. You know, you can search Q&A here, and there's all kinds of obscure things people write here. You can always do a search, though, and search for terms on here and enter keywords like, you know, short sale Sarasota. And really, you can search related to short sale anywhere. Okay. Let me see. I'm relocating. Here's something, anything you can think of to type would be important on here. And the key with this, guys, you don't have to write a lot of stuff. You want to get links back to your website. That is the real goal of this. I mean, you can, you know, sometimes, depending if you're strategic about how you answer their questions, you can generate some leads and traffic from visitors on this site here. You get a lot of sellers on here asking questions. But the best thing is links back to your website. So look here, we're going to just type there, hi there, Deneen. It is important to have a short sale and foreclosure specialist assist you in purchasing a home in Sarasota. And you can actually post a link right here in the ad, it'll show up, or you have a web reference button right here. You just right-click. Oh, well, we don't want the whole comment to show up, the last comment. And we don't want to, we could follow this question if we want to be notified when other people respond. But all we got to do is answer the question. Boom, right there. And what we have, guys, is a link back to our short sale lead machine website there. Great way to drive some traffic to your site, but most importantly, get a link back to our site. You'll notice this isn't an anchored text link here necessarily. There's many other places you can go to get backlinks back to your site. You'll see that you know, in the social networking site, we taught you about posting on Facebook and Twitter. You certainly want to go post like buttons, like your website, and post links to your website on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn. Those are great ways to get some backlinks as well. And here's one other place that we will allow you to post this ad. Okay, this ad that you created here, you know, this Craigslist and Backpage ad that we viewed here. Okay, you can post this one other place. Most of you, hopefully, you have a website on www.theshortsaleguide.com. We're going to do some backlinks on here real quick, okay? Oh, before we do, let's go back. I'm going to get this code again here. I'm going to show you exactly how to do some code in here. Let's get this ad. Now remember, okay, this is extremely important. We do not allow you to advertise on the shortsaleguide.com, period. Do not post a blog post with this ad. Do not post a discussion with this ad. You can post it on your profile. If you're on the shortsaleguide.com, guys, very important, go to your profile page. We found that if you have a lot of keywords and content on your profile page on the shortsaleguide.com, you're very likely to get first page search engine placement depending on the market size that you cover for keywords related to short sales in your area. This site is one of the best optimized websites in the industry for short sales. There's only one other website in the short sale industry that gets as much search engine traffic as this website, okay? And the number 3 position one, I own that one too. But you want to go on and create some content and make sure you have a very full biography here. You can have words like short sale specialist, short sale realtor in here. In the areas you service, you know, you can have Jacksonville short sale specialist, Jacksonville short sale realtor. Whatever city you target, add in the word short sale specialist or short sale realtor several times. Have your biography there. Below this, you have this information here. You can actually edit and post whatever you like in here. You can also post HTML, and you can also post links. Actually, that's the link button. They don't have the chain. They just have a link button. So look what we're going to do here. Now, if you post on here, this is very important, so pay attention, pay attention. Remember, do not post a blog post or a discussion. You can only post this on your profile page, okay? This is a great site to give some high-quality anchor text links back to your short sale lead machine. So we have all of that code here. We're going to paste it on here. Now, here's the thing. You see how wide this section is right here? Okay, this is not a wide section on our short sale lead machine. This is only about 600 pixels wide. The ad is about like 700 or something like that. So here's what I mean. You have to change something on here. This is very, very, very important, okay? Very important. Listen up. If you go up to the very top of where you put in your code, you're going to see this first line of code here. This is what you just pasted in to get your ad to appear. Now, you see how wide this table is? This is 700 pixels wide. That's going to be way too wide for this little space right here, okay? You're going to want to take this, and let's change it to 600. I think that might still be a little too big, but let's check it out anyway here. So the very first line of code, and only do this if you're posting on the shortsaleguide.com. You might be able to do this on shortsalesuperstars.com if you have a profile on there as well. It's a good chance you can. But okay, let's save this and take a peek at this. Oh, you know what I forgot to do here? Let's edit this again. I forgot to actually post this in the HTML mode. Let me go back. I made a boo-boo. And here's what you need to do here. Let's get rid of all of that. We need to actually go and post this. Go to HTML here. All right, now we want to post it in the HTML section here. Okay, not here. I accidentally posted that table, and then it doesn't need to be in there. We need to post this in the HTML mode, and right-click and paste that in there. And then once we go back from HTML, we need to click HTML again. That'll take us to the visual mode. Now, this is a wide ad here. Let's hope this shows up here. Let's just save it and see how this shows up. I think we need to make it smaller. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to click on it, go back to HTML mode, go to the very top line. We're only going to make this 500 pixels wide. I think 500 was the perfect amount before. So let's save it now and look at this great ad that's going to show up on our profile on the shortsaleguide.com. Great looking ad right here too. Another place where you could probably post this to, if you're in the REO industry, there's a similar site, REO Pro. That's REO Pro, P-R-O, .ning.com. That's similar to this site, but for the REO industry. I highly suggest you do that. Again, that's REO Pro, P-R-O, .ning.com. Okay? You could probably post this on your profile there. You could probably post it on shortsalesuperstars.com on your profile there as well. Great place to get some links back. And one thing, guys, before I let you done with backlinking, be respectful of other people's websites. Okay, I want to encourage you to do that. Some people can take offense if you post a lot of links on there, and that's your main motive is to link back to your website. So be cautious with where you post these things on other people's sites as well. All right, guys, so again, hopefully you found the time to do some of this. And remember, optimize your profile on the shortsaleguide.com. This is your free site here. You know, you should have a profile hopefully set up on here. Optimize it, and you'll find buyer and seller traffic on here. Also, you're free to put your phone number and your email address on your profile. We've taken them out of your profiles automatically because for spam purposes and people like stealing emails and going after you and stuff like that. Seriously, it happens like crazy. So, you know, it's up to you if you do have it on there, okay? So, again, guys, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to officially end this webinar. I want to thank you for joining us here for SEO 102, Search Engine Domination Time. I encourage you to participate in and check out the rest of our webinars. Thanks again, guys. Have a blessed day.